Well, I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying in general. No, I get it. But I want to ask you a question like, what artists have you ever heard say they did sign a good deal?
21 Savage.
Yeah.
He signed himself though.
Huh?
I guess he's saying signing to somebody else.
Yeah.
He got a record deal, but he's still...
Birdman got great. He said he had a great deal.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but he's a business person signing to a label. He's signing a company. I'm talking about an artist signing to a label.
I've never heard an artist that signed to an independent label say that they signed a good deal. Never in my life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Never in my life.
But I'm gonna tell you why it's the misunderstanding, right? And this is why I got my platform. I like doing a lot of educating, right? Because I've been on both sides. You feel me? I've been an artist. I'm an exec. You feel me? So what I try to explain to the artists, like I just was on another podcast and we were talking about 360 deals, right? And I'm like, 360 deal, all it is income participation. You feel me? Because this is the thing, right? Let's speak on the artists that I've dealt with. Before I got with them, have you ever heard of them before?
I have because I'm from Atlanta.
Yeah, we have.
No, I'm
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Did they have a number one record? Did they have a record doing 1 million streams? Did they have a record doing 1 million views? Was they touring? Did they have real money? I'm just asking a question. I'm saying so no matter what happened, I look at it like this. I spent hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. I'm gonna do paperwork. Because I know every artist damn near switch up. I don't know too many. But the thing about me is I respect the business. It's kind of like, I look at it like the NFL. You come in, you do a rookie contract. You score some touchdowns, you make the Pro Bowl. It's time to renegotiate.
Yeah, because you know your value now.
Yeah. No, well, the value is just different. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is I understand artists need development, and there's not a lot of development going on. So they don't understand the business. And me, I'm never the type of person to want to take advantage of somebody in the business. That's why I don't like Moo. His contract is up. I do contingency-based deals. I do 2-year contingency-based deals.
What happened with Moo though? What happened? Like why
his contract was up? I wasn't pushing no more. You feel where I'm coming from? But the thing
why
is,
you stop pushing?
It's a lot of different facts, right? My thing is this right here. It's hard.
You want the big ones?
I give you the big facts. The big facts is it's hard for me to push somebody and go hard for somebody who don't go hard for me. That's one. You get where I'm coming from? Two.
When you say they don't go hard for you, what do you mean by that?
It's like it's little things, right? Like so, if I'm investing, like I invested hundreds of thousands in them, like hundreds, right? You know, it take that to make a song be the number one song, right? But if I'm like, hey, can this artist open up or do a show? I'm gonna think about it. Hey, bro, I need you to come support me at I Will See. You know, it's not like, yeah, I fuck with you, home. You done did more for me than anybody in my life.
Oh, you're saying on his end, he wasn't reciprocating the love from your perspective.
For you saying basically like, okay, this how your machine run. You saying, okay, I get one of my artists the top artist popping to help the smaller artists out on that.
Come on, man.
And you saying he went with that.
He went with it. You feel where I'm coming from? Same thing with Euro. He wasn't with it either. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, even when I started, I told him, I said, listen, and I don't like to call people out, you know, but we on big facts. We're going to spit the big facts. In the beginning, I was like, hey, bro, I got this artist that just won. Because see, how I do, you know, I found Fujano off a showcase, right? So we did the showcase, he won. The artist picked the winner. I did that on purpose so we could it's camaraderie. Because I grew up in the culture just like everybody else. Looking at the cash monies, the so-so deaths, you know what I'm saying? The whatever, you know, up north. You get where I'm coming from.
It looked like one big family. Like everybody pushing everybody up.
Everybody rocking together. So, you know, that was my vision. That was my dream for everything. And you know, Holmes was just like, hey, man, I don't really want a niggas like that. I said, but he here because he seen what we did with you. He rocking with you. He a fan. You feel where I'm coming from? And it's like, nah, bro, you know, you want niggas like that. So people be in their head, you feel me? And I don't knock no artist because I get it. Everybody's in a battle because I don't know what people's motives is. I'm in it for business and growth. Like really and truly, bro, like we all trying to better our families and better our lives. Like it's not egotistical with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I started being an artist because I didn't have an artist to push and I wanted to be in music. You know what I'm saying? And people wouldn't I guess warming to me like that or whatever. So I just like, you know, I kind of always been like a nomad. You feel me? Like doing my thing, doing it on my own, figuring it out. And when I figured out the money, hey man, you can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like You can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna do it how I want to do it, and if you don't want to do it how I want to do it, hey man, that's the dope. You feel where I'm coming from?
You think in order for, as an executive, for you to get to because you're doing well, with the next level of, and probably some of these executives, if you talk to any executive in Atlanta, has been through some of the things you've been through.
Every last one of them.
But do you think that it's going to take an artist to kind of give that back to you and say, oh, he 100 for you to get to that next level?
But I think that's what it was. That's what Fu was doing. You feel where I'm coming from?
Gotcha.
So Fu, he was waving the flag. You get where I'm coming from? So he got to a level. He was like one of the realest artists I done dealt with. You get where I'm coming from? Like Holmes, he repped it. He was like, I'm 1017, but I'm AE too. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. He's like, I'm AE. For real. He said, he tatted it on his face the whole nine. And it's all love. I didn't even have to ask him to do it. He just repped and waved the flag because he got it. He was like, bro, help change my life. He's seen the bigger picture. See, everybody don't see. Bro, you was running around. I've been me. You feel where I'm coming from? I've been me since Scream seen me. I've been getting money. You get where I'm coming from? But if I come and I be a part of your situation and I help you become somebody, it's like, to me, it's can we speak freely?
What you want to say?
Of course.
Bro, it's the hoest shit ever to try to tear down and knock somebody who helped you. Whenever I see that shit on the internet, bro, that shit pissed me off so bad because I'm like, bro, you wouldn't even have this platform to say anything if it wasn't for that man. Do you feel like as an exec of hip hop artists, you should have to disconnect? Like, cause a nigga can feel like me standing next to you, I'm not being who I need. I'm not being the artist. You get what I'm saying? See how you pop it, how you pop your shit? You look like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real, how niggas think. So a nigga start feeling like, bro, I need to get out up under this nigga. Bro, you gotta earn that. Bro, listen, I earned me. Some people, like Fujiano, he earned that. I'm not, bro, he did, like, I can't make nobody a star.
I'm saying, but do you feel that energy from people like?
Of course you feel that. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to stand next to the sun and not get burnt. You get where I'm coming from? Like, it just is what it is, but you have to be a star too. See, if we both stars, you ain't gonna feel that way.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? If we both shining, you ain't gonna feel that way. You only gonna feel that way when you feel like some kind of insecure or some kind of enviness. You understand what I'm saying?
So out of all them niggas, you don't feel like you like now one of them niggas got a valid point.
If you asking me,
yeah, I'm asking you.
Man, they got whatever point that. Look, man, I don't look at right and wrong. You feel me? I look at it as my way and your way. Everybody got, like, people get on the internet and say this the right way to do some stuff, this the wrong way to do some stuff. Man, I don't agree with that. Only the universal laws. You feel me? As long as I ain't steal from you, rob you, kill you, you know what I'm saying, mess with your wife, you know, certain stuff that we just don't cross. Outside of that, that's just opinions, man. Like, that's my opinion, that's your opinion. But in my opinion, I don't feel like you got bro, I invested in you. I'ma take the loss. You get where I'm coming from? You didn't invest in me. If I took from you, okay, cool. But if I ain't took nothing from you, what we talking about?
So 3 common artist complaints. We're just throwing out what we hear, right? They ain't pushing me like that.
A damn show ain't, because you ain't making me no money like that. Next. Okay. It's a business. Next. What I'm gonna keep doing? I'm gonna just keep, I'm not your daddy. What I'm gonna keep doing? Investing money in somebody that ain't making no money? But like, what we talking about?
What again? This is all devil's advocate.
So
I'm not debating with you. I'm putting myself, because we don't have no rappers here, right? Okay. So I'm putting myself in the rapper's seat right now.
Okay, cool.
All right, but I signed that contract. Bro should be pushing me. Bro said it was family. Why they ain't pushing me? Why he ain't doing for me what he did for Fu?
I do for them what I did for Fu. Mm-hmm. I can't help it that people like Fu better than they like you.
So at what point do you stop pushing or stop helping based upon whatever you feel like
numbers
is not happening?
Numbers,
man.
I'm saying when is the, like, how long is the cutoff?
If we are making,
or what period of time do you give a person to be able to fucking do whatever they need to do to be able to satisfy your requirements?
Because we did just say development and it can't take time.
That's what I'm asking.
So for me, right?
Good question.
For me, it's like this. For me, and I'm pretty lenient because, like, you gotta understand, I push artists when they don't have no money. Most of the time, I'm helping an artist develop a situation where they can get some money. So a lot of time it's timing. The problem is we got a lot of artists trying to do in 3 months would take 3 years. You get what? So development takes time. You get where I'm coming from. So if you're trying,
I can't get developed if you stop pushing my shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not stopping. But I'm not stopping. Listen, I don't stop pushing nobody's stuff. I done set up a whole system where you gotta push yourself, man. Like if I gotta go harder for you, then you go harder for you. I'm gonna quit every time.
Nah, I agree with that.
You get where I'm coming from? You gotta go hard for yourself. I can't go harder than you for your business. Like this is your business. This is your life.